And we are live. What's up, everybody? I'm Jay from Leprechaun TV, your host of the Hot Seat, where we light the fire underneath our guests' seat and ask them the hard-hitting questions. And this week's guest, we got Joey Edibles from Square Table Degenerates podcast. Joey Edibles. Usually we have questions in line for guests, but this week we're going to talk a little bit about his road to getting monetization. He's right on the doorstep, waiting on an email, and we're gonna talk about how both of us had different paths getting there, which everybody has a different path to getting there. It's a rough road, but that's what we're in this game for. A lot of people say, oh, it's a hobby. I do this for fun. But at the end of the day, there's a goal. The goal is to get monetized. That's
the goal is to win and win strong. You got to hustle. Yeah. You got to win. You can go out there and have fun. If you want to have fun, that's fine. But if you want to have fun, you want to make it work, you want to pay for itself, you have to be focused. And now you might be asking yourself, hey, Edibles, you're a big pothead. How you focus? I'm focused. The whole, acting like I don't know what I'm talking about thing, that's just an act. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I do forget shit, but I'm focused. There's nobody with, there's people that drive with me. There's people I know out there who have drive. I'm not, I know this sounds fucking like I'm cocky as shit now, but a lot of people, especially just the general streamers, they just don't, there's no focus. You got to have some kind of channel focus before you can go live. You know what I mean? Like you got barbecue, you're a barbecue guy and a streamer guy. So you can stream, talk about barbecue. It's perfect. If somebody just goes live and talks about whatever, there's no focus there. I mean,
right on. So we got some new eyes on the show. We got White Tupac in the house. Robert and friends.
Yes.
He's new. He's new to the crew. Of course, we got the team in the house. Ski Girly and Hobo. Carla's in the house. We got Brian's in the house. We got Maria's World's in the house too.
Oh shit, military's in the house too.
We got Web. We got Tom in the house. Yeah. So for those that aren't familiar with Joey Edibles from Square Table Degenerates, give them a little background, a little bio about yourself, and
there might be
get them hip to you.
We've been seen together many, many times in public. Actually, are you still going to the concert Sunday? Because I got tickets to that concert. Pat said he'd go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice weather, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be nice weather. Flog and Molly concert. There's another band too. I think it's the Interrupters they're playing with. So it's gonna be a good show, bro. We're gonna definitely. I don't know. I might stop over in your house. We'll have to see. Because this will be a nice day out. Maybe we can cook some corn. Some corn.
Corn.
Corn inspired by Terry. Corn from Madwood. No, I still want to get that T-shirt made, bro. Madwood barbecue, no corn available. It's funny, bro. I don't know why it makes me laugh. I don't know why it makes me laugh, bro. Stupid stuff makes me laugh. All right, so Clean Brown's Doghouse is in the house. Girl Piss is in the house too. So yeah, for those watching on the rewatch, and for those who already know my story, bear with me. I mean, it's something I just gotta talk about for purposes of the show. If anybody's checking this out randomly, but I started as a stand-up comic back in 17, 18, and I was going out doing all the bunches of open mics and stuff. And I thought, you know what? I think I get some people together and get a show together, a YouTube show. And we started out with a podcast format. I did the verbal podcast and the regular one, me and 3 other guys here at the house. And we just talk about events of the day, stuff like that. This is back in 2019. And then obviously everything came to a close with everything got locked down. So we went virtual. And that's when we started reaching out to different celebrities. And that's when we had William Hung was the first one. And then we kept having other different ones. And the big first one that popped was McNeely, Hurricane Peter McNeely. That's where I met you on YouTube. You go back in the chat. It's funny. Right on there. And after that, man, it took off slowly. I started spending time on streams with you and a bunch of other people. And here we are, a couple bumps later, man. It's been fun, dude. And we've just begun, dude. We've just begun on that shit, bro.
Right. So before YouTube, what was you doing? What was some hobbies or, what'd you do for a living? What were you doing?
Well, I work for the federal government, as many of you know. I've been doing that pretty much my whole life. I've been with the agency since 2006. But like before that, for fun, I was doing the mics and shit. And I was drinking a lot though. And I was drinking when I was doing the stand-up mics or open mics and shit, which is fun. But that can be a destructive lifestyle. It can really, if you're going out hanging out till 12:30, 1 o'clock every day, drinking and going to comedy shows, they can eat at you. So once I quit drinking, everything started coming together, and it's like, shit, this virtual thing could work good. And that's just how that brought it together. But I mean, anything like guys would do, go to the bar, fantasy football, stuff like that. I'm not a man of too much hard stuff. So
yeah, you are a huge Browns fan, and that for those that don't know, he's been on ESPN with the Browns draft party. Involved in many of tailgates, which we got Big Bone Brian in the chat. That's going to be the tailgate. We're going to get together, him and I, and talk a little bit. You know what I mean? This guy right here. If you guys,
dude, the football season is going to be fucking amazing, bro. It's going to be amazing. Yesterday, I'm a comedian, much like your wire brush beard, bro. But like, dude, it's like, man, we had imagine if, for a second, imagine if the Browns were actually going to win some games in a non-pandemic year and they were good. Imagine that for a moment. I know it's hard because I know like the past 38 years we've had like 36 losing seasons or something ridiculous. I don't know. I didn't keep track. It's fucking ridiculous. But like, imagine for a moment that we're on a winning streak and we go down there and it's November. We got like a 9-2 record or something. And dude. Fuck yeah, man. Imagine that shit. The crowd going in. Oh, it's going to be great. And for those of you who tailgate, if you come up to a Browns game, any of the home games, I got season tickets. Lep comes to a lot of games. He doesn't have season tickets, but he gets a lot of them. Come up to the Burke Lake for an airport tailgate lot, dude. We'll hook it up. We're going to have some fucking fun. We tailgate hard, dude. We love it. We love it.
Yeah. So this year, I believe Brian has moved the Bone to the Muni lot.
Oh, it's in the Muni lot now? Okay.
Yeah, and Steve Weber is actually not cooking anymore. He's going to have because he has so many people. He's going to have stuff catered.
Oh, nice.
So I'm thinking about doing some catering myself for Brian over at the Muni. Okay. He had mentioned getting the Blackstone and getting that going, stuff like that. But we got some time to talk. We definitely have the August 7th event coming up with Danny Cleveland and the West Park Browns Backers Bar at PJ McIntyre's, where we fill the truck for the Greater Cleveland Food Bank truck. We have that event coming up too before football season even starts. But here's our thing is, guys, do what you like on YouTube. This is what we like to do with each other and friends, and we just tie it into YouTube. So when you start a channel, definitely do something you like. I've seen plenty of channels change their name throughout their progression over the years, and that's fine. That's fine. A lot of people find their niche afterwards, which is fine. And but then I've seen people create channels and they struggle getting all of the subscribers, and next thing you know, they're between 500 and 1,000, and they just give up. Like, they stop coming around. They stop doing the channel. Who knows? Maybe they go to prison. Who knows? Maybe their health is bad. Who knows?
Well, YouTube's like this too, dude. It's like YouTube's a niche-based business, and when I say by niche, like a lot of guys in the chat are barbecue channels. If all you do is barbecue, and that's all your videos, YouTube knows where to show your videos to. Okay, they know where to show them the people like barbecue. People search barbecue videos. Okay, we're gonna show this guy barbecue videos. He likes them. But if you start doing, other random stuff, like my show is just all over the place. We interview athletes, actors, singers, etc. There's no niche, so to speak. So YouTube doesn't know how to show these channels. You know what I mean? So when you do channels like that, you physically either have to, one, just get lucky with, interviews you do or whatever you do and hope the things push, or two, you have to physically go out there and tell 1,000 people, I have a YouTube channel, check me out, subscribe to it. Because if not, unless you have a niche, YouTube is just not, that's a reality you're going to have to face. And not you, I'm saying just anybody who wants to do it. And I know because it's funny, the niche down sucks, dude. Like I wouldn't want to talk about the Brown 24 hours a day all year. You know how boring summertime Browns talk is? It's all fucking, about sexual assault debates and shit. I tried to do all that bullshit.
Yeah, right now. Right. Sure.
But so I could have been fucking 1,000 subs, a year and a half ago. I was just talking Browns. But but if you want the freedom to talk about what you want to have the, proverbial channel about nothing, the do anything channel, it's going to be a struggle unless you got a strong personality. You got to dominate. You got to go out there, participate in other people's lives, watch their channels. Dude, I'm on YouTube 12 hours a day sometimes, just saying hi. I mean, not actively. I might have 3-4 people up, come in, say hi, have them up, jump around different chats and shit like that. But I'm at least, trying to grow with them. You got to grow with other YouTubers at the same level or you're just not going to make it unless you're just really good at what you do. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who are on YouTube, dude. There's a lot want to make it. A lot think they're good too. Not everybody's good as they think. Get some people out there. Get some people who give you some good criticism. I'm not talking about, people just going to enable you to say, yeah, you're good. Not everybody's good. Sometimes you need to be slapped in the face. Me and you, the same way. We need to be told that's a kind of a stupid idea, bro. You might want to think that over and over again. You know what I mean? Because not everybody is not everything's a good idea. Sometimes you might have some clunkers. I've had some shows that have been some clunkers. It's just what nature of the beast. But at the end of the day, if you want, you got to hustle. And you have to think too, you're competing with all them people over in Asia, Europe, Africa. There's YouTubers out there, a million of them will be willing to work 20 hours a day to do what we do. So you got to keep that in mind and just realize it's a huge sacrifice. It's like any small business, just like any small business.
It's a hustle. It's a night and day. Like I had sleepless nights. I was actually going to work on 1-2 hours of sleep, sometimes no sleep, because with us we're the East Coast time, and you gotta remember people time in the different time zones and across the world are going live at different times, and you have to accommodate and stay up and to participate and show support, just so you could hopefully get that love back. Not always. One bad thing is sub for sub.
Oh yeah, well before we get into that, highlight Mick's comment right there, real quick. You see Mick's comment right there? Go down, not Maria's Mick's comment down there. Go down about 4 comments, right there. This is something I never thought in a million years would ever come up. I thought my show was gonna be local. I get people on the audience is all over the place, and it's no secret we got a lot of fans over in England. Like I'm gonna go to England in October. We got a lot of English fans, UK. Huge over there. So I've adjusted a lot of my shit to where, like Mick says, make a UK friendly time. If normally my show's at 9:30 at night. Those guys are in bed, dude. It's 2:30 in the morning. You can't expect people to watch shit at 2:30 in the morning. So if I have a pop-in interview, like if I had Chong on, I'll do that shit earlier so that way, they get it and they can watch it when they're up. Because I'll get 10 more views a stream if I'm catering to the UK audience. It's just bottom line numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's rough. It's a rough go because you want to connect with everybody. Yeah, that's the whole point. With our personalities, we want to connect with everybody. It doesn't matter where you're at, what's the channel, what's your niche. We show support in a lot of different forms. You know what I mean? And sometimes we'll sit there if we're bored, we're gonna watch something we normally probably wouldn't even watch. And then we text each other back and forth like, hey, check this guy out, or check, this channel out, or whatever,
YouTube is a lifestyle, dude. It's you're talking about it all day. You talk to guys like me, you, Squirrel, Mojo, everybody else. We're constantly messaging about YouTube back and forth, ideas. It's you base stuff around YouTube. It is truly a family. But you have to realize who's there with you, and who wants to grow with you, and who's just out to. You realize that fast. After about 6 months of doing this, you realize who the schmucks are, and who the real people are. It's because sometimes you might, because it's hard to not come in too strong too. We go back to the sub for something though, like direct sub for sub is trash. You don't want to go on these James Skype channels and do not want to get sucked up in that Filipino community. I don't want to talk shit about a race or anything like that. But I mean, it's no secret they sell subscribers, sell watch hours on all these random streams. It's all garbage. But you don't want to obviously sub for sub, but you don't want to check each other out. You want to, everybody in the chat should be subscribed to everybody in the chat after a while. You know what I mean? If you're seeing the same people day in and day out, you should be subbing them people as a friend. I mean, it's not a YouTube thing after a while. If you see somebody 20 fucking times, if you don't sub to their channel, are you really their friend? I mean, you should at least, I mean, if their stuff doesn't really like you that much, you're probably not even their friend at that point. You should really, you got to grow with other people. You got to. And that might hunt your growth too a little bit. Like, there's times when you got to take other people's shit into consideration. I mean, you don't want to do that all the time or else you're never going to get anything done. But I mean, if somebody's got a show at the same time you do or whatever, or you're both doing a watch along, you split the audience, you work with those guys, just be flexible, be humble. Just I don't know, man. So many people just get in there. They think they're just the best thing ever. And nobody's the best thing ever. If we were the best thing ever, we'd all have jobs in fucking Hollywood. I mean, it's it is what it is. I mean,
we're content creators, and with Leprechaun TV, my content is all over the place, just like a cable TV. You can flip the channel and bam, there you see some drag racing. Flip the next channel, here you got the hot seat. Flip another channel, I'm cooking. So you get all the worlds. And with you, same thing. There is no direct niche. You've interviewed tons of great wrestlers.
So many wrestlers.
You've interviewed singers. You've interviewed one of the most famous potheads in the world, Tommy Chong. I mean, who? Man, come on, Tommy Chong, man, come on.
That was the one that pushed it over, bro. That was the one that pushed it. I got to answer a couple questions from up top. Ski Girl, yes, I am a YouTube ho. That's not a secret there. Also, Dorito, I will get you an intro, bro. Don't worry. I just finished Squirrel's intro earlier. It's only a second. A second one, like literally 1.5 seconds, but it's funny as fuck. You'll see it on the screens. But I'll get you an intro together, Dorito, especially because you come up a lot. I'm working on it, man. It's not too hard, but you got to think of something. Usually, what I do for stuff like this, I'll just get really high and it'll come to me in a song or something. Like, oh yeah, it's a great song for this, and throw it up there.
That's how it works with me too, man. Something I could wake up from a dream and write something down and go back to sleep. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. That's if I remember it. Hey, Steph. Look at this guy. What's up?
Hey, Dwayne. What's up, buddy? You seeing him, man?
What's going on? Nice. But yeah, man, it was a rough road. So when I first started, I didn't think nothing. I thought my first video was gonna go viral. Like, I'm gonna be on America's funniest videos with this one video. Watch this, and no. So then I was like, oh, I gotta work at this. Oh man! Next thing, here we are. I'm still working at it. But it's definitely always a work in progress. We're always evolving. We're always meeting new people. We're always looking to better ourselves, the channel, and our friends. You know what I mean?
That's another thing too. We're the sarcastic society. We're constantly ripping at each other. Like if I'm not ripping on Squirrel, he's not ripping on me, and he's not ripping on Lap. We're not ripping on Daddy Dutch, et cetera, Robert. You gotta be fun with it. You gotta have sarcasm. You gotta be humble. And I know old humble was in the chat earlier, ironically enough, but you gotta have fun. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself and joke. You really do, because that's half the fun of it. We're having fun constantly. I mean, when we get together in person, what do? We just laugh the whole fucking time. We really do. I mean, ask anybody we've all met up. All we do is fucking laugh, bro. It's fucking awesome. Right.
Which you and I, we've traveled to meet other YouTubers. That's fun, That so when you're on your road to monetization, if it happens, it happens. But just know you're gonna meet tons of people. You're going to learn tons of stuff. You know what I mean? Along that journey. So it's going to be fun, but stressful at the same time. So
oh yeah,
just
well,
keep that in mind.
You're gonna have to get into some stuff that you might not otherwise think of. Like we know a lot of like B-Wiz and a lot of the fish people. They're great and they love YouTube. A lot of fish people are on YouTube. Do I know anything about fish? Not really. But can I drop a couple stupid jokes and hang out with them? Sure, it's fun. A lot of those guys like weed. There's a connection. Just because somebody's in one niche doesn't mean there's something can't bond with you on another. Because a lot of people like weed, or a lot of people like sports, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's every day is something different in YouTube. Like it's some days are rough. Like you won't see anybody subscribe, but then the next day you could find somebody and be on in their live chat and you get 10. So it's definitely a hustle.
Oh well, yeah. Subscribers on YouTube is probably one of the hardest social media things out there. A lot of people will compare YouTube to TikTok, Instagram. Followers on TikTok and IG are a dime a dozen, dude. I've heard estimates. Some people say for every one YouTube sub, it's worth 100 TikToks. I don't know if that's accurate, but it's out there. The numbers are there. You've seen, our friends on YouTube who also have TikToks. Look at the numbers. Some of them have 10, 15 times more than they got, on TikTok than they got on YouTube. So it's the thing with YouTube is you can't do like Facebook. You can't just invite all your friends to like your page and then boom, you got 1,500 likes. It's not like that. You gotta. A lot of people don't even know what YouTube is, bro, or they don't even know what a subscription is, or they have an Android, or they have an Apple phone. They're never going to create a Google account, and that's hard when you're out there. See, at the end of the day, you got to be careful when you're leaning into a table. But you got to create YouTube for YouTubers, bro. You can't. It can't be traditional. You can't be out there creating like fucking Bob Ross shit for a YouTube generation. You have to, modify it a little bit. You got to know your audience. Oh, dude, look at Everett's in the chat. Talk about a guy. If you want to follow somebody on YouTube who fucking did it the right way and just blew up and knows what he's doing, Joe Everett, dude, that guy his videos are on point. He has a good look for the camera. His audio is good. His fucking cooking is amazing. His equipment is top notch. Granted, he might be a millionaire. I don't know. But if you want to look at good way to blow up on YouTube, how to start right, Joe Everett's a fucking great example. I'll tell you that straight up.
So Ben rambling here. He has a good point. But in my days, I didn't get no offers from anybody, and everybody I reached out to shot me down. So that wasn't an avenue for me. So I had to hustle the other way. Yeah, hey, and a lot of people they get free stuff. They get paid for doing it. Hey, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I got an offer for a bamboo shower chair one time. You know what I mean? Like, how am I going to review that on my channel?
I love the squirrels in the chat. Squirrel's the guy that does. You got to have somebody in your YouTube journey. This is my personal opinion. You got to have somebody in your YouTube journey who kind of knows what they're doing. Squirrel's a YouTube expert. Let's be real. He knows a lot about YouTube, dude. He can take a channel about fucking couch reviews and monetize it in a month. The guy's a fucking genius when it comes to that shit. And he has the style that I like. He'll tell you, "Hey, Varel, you're an idiot," when something's going on. It's a fucking stupid idea. Or if it's a good idea, he'll say, "That's a great idea." He won't pull no punches. Some people might not like Squirrel's direct style. Sometimes he can come across a little mean, but that's the way I like. That's the kind of people I like to grow with. Find somebody who's gonna challenge you, man. Don't go out there and we back in the day, me and Squirrel would be like, all right, give me 5 streams and we'll find 5 new people. That's how we met guys like Iron Dog and just random people out there on YouTube. We're out there in the same thing we're doing, streaming and all that. You got to just go out there and make yourself known, man, because they're not going to do it for you. And as far as affiliate links, I don't. I was obviously a lot of smoking on my channel. I don't really know too much about the affiliate links yet. I know they're out there, but I know with the stuff I do, I don't know if they, how that's something I'm not exactly an expert on. It's not how I'm right now, at least, planning to take the monetization journey, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like my plan of attack is I'm gonna do club memberships, and I'm gonna do super chats, like drinking for super chats, or remember how like the hot seat. This is actually a good topic because you're on the hot seat. Back in the day, I used to do super chat drinking and shit like that. I'm gonna bring that back for my show, and I'll do weed gummies too, maybe even push-ups. I mean, the key is to keep the money flowing in. I mean, if after 3 weeks it's ridiculous and nobody's doing it, okay, I can fucking adjust it a little bit. But I mean, it's the super chats are there for a reason. Why not fucking use them? That's my opinion, at least.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's look who we got here. Cooking with Big Cat 305. What's up?
Oh shit,
Miami in the house.
Dude, look up real estate prices in Miami, dude. The rent in Miami's like went up 60% in the past year, bro. It's like fucking ridiculous, bro.
Unless you're Big Cat, unless you're Big Cat 305 and the popular.
Oh, yeah, he has.
He probably has houses all over Miami. Like, he's got a river, a beach, a lake, all of them houses.
Right, he has a giant freaking Biscayne Bay. He has like half of it. A heliport with a couple yachts. And we know how that guy rolls.
What's up, Dan? Yeah, it's so what was your hardest thing getting to that 1K subscribers?
I would say the hardest thing is for what I do, at least, is getting people to take it seriously. Like a lot of I'm not gonna lie, dude, a lot of the interviews I lucked out on really early on. I really lucked out getting McNeely when I did. I lucked out getting William Hung and also Kelly Pavlik right away. I mean, that was a small show when I had those guys on, really small. Because, like, there's been times, like, the past couple weeks, for example, I mean, we talked about this in the pre-show. Like, after Chong, I was emailing a bunch of people, this and that. I haven't gotten a solid, oh, yeah, this is a confirmed date response in, like, 3 weeks. Not for lack of trying. I got 5 or 6 people on Instagram or in emails, hey, I'll do the show, and then I'll just say, hey, what dates can you do? And then it just stops. It just sits there for sometimes months, weeks on end. It's a patient. You got to be patient as fuck. So I'd say the hardest part about this, it's still to this day, is just getting guests, having people take you seriously. And I mean, because people are like, oh, anybody could do that. Anybody can sit up there and talk. Sure, anybody can sit there and talk. Anybody sit there and entertain you.
Come and try it. Come and try it. So, grilling and chilling with an STD, I cook too. No, that's funny. Just don't touch the food, bare hands.
Right. Literally, you better rub up and cover it. Robert, if you stay the course, you can get there, bro. You got a unique skill set, dude. I'm telling you. A lot of people got faith in you, dude. We're really pulling for you, Robert. And we're gonna make it happen. I'm telling you. I'm not saying. Well, let me put it like this: if we all get semi-famous, when I say semi-famous, like the I don't know level you're thinking here, but Michael Collier, maybe John Melendez level, to where we're pulling in $5-6 grand a month from YouTube, we're gonna get you to that. We're gonna at least get you monetized somehow. Don't worry about that. I predict by the year 2025, Robert should be monetized, bro. I think so. I think we'll make it happen for him. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a struggle, though. It's gonna be a struggle for that. I mean, you just have to. You got to be realistic with the numbers. Do you really do? I mean, if you're gonna do your show once a week and not talk to anybody else, you're gonna get 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 subs a month, if that. I mean, I got a lot of friends who do this, with the comedy groups, and I mean, a lot of people in podcasting groups. A lot of people go multi-platform right from the rip, and all that does is kind of spread them out. I'm just one platform. Like they'll have 1, 2 guys, I got guys 100 shows in. They got 1, 2 people watching live on a stream. Why are you doing it live then? If you're, I mean, it's just for me, it just makes no sense. I mean, maybe I just lucked out with the way it came by, but I mean, I can't. I multi-stream like once or twice on Facebook, which is not worth it. I don't think Facebook's a good growth tool because they ban you for arbitrariness and shit like that. So there's a fly going around. I got to take it out. Fucking hate flies, dude.
Daniel's son.
Right.
So what was the easiest thing getting to 1K?
The easiest thing, let's see. In terms of getting the subscribers, there really wasn't anything easy about it. Motherfucker's gonna land. I know. I'm gonna take him out. It's I mean, I got a boost here. Initially, it started good because when you have 4 guys, you got they're going your friends. So we started out right away, like the first show or two with 20 subs.
Yeah.
So there was at least initial good audience, and I got stupid, crazy, wild with DM and friends with the show. Like, hey, check it out. because you got. I mean, at the beginning, man, you gotta kind of violate a little bit of the rule.
Would you say your popularity it was the easiest thing getting there because everybody likes Joey Edibles, and you know a lot of people. You're in a lot of groups. You're on a lot of platforms. Twitter, you know what I mean, is a big platform to bring people in and meet new people, follow the celebrities, which is how you get some of your guests, you know what I mean, through Twitter, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I get along with people easy, dude. It's hard to, this part's hard to say because I know squirrels listening. I don't want to tell myself up too much. But some people might not like me because I'm kind of an asshole, but like, I don't really not like anybody unless they don't directly like me. You know what I mean? Like, I might not care for some people's style here or there, but at the end of the day, it's nothing personal. Everybody has their different way of going about things. I'm very abrasive. I'm very in your face. I like that out of my friends too. The more quieter friends. If they're quiet and they're cool with the teasing and stuff, I'm cool with it. If somebody's like easily offended, I'm probably not going to vibe with them too well. I can't, if somebody it's like, oh, you can't do that. And I wasn't doing something, or they're accusing me of doing something like, oh, you make fun of me all the time. And I haven't done that in 3 weeks. I'm not going to, listen to that stuff. So I can easily withdraw too. But it's just getting along with people is just so easy for me. I just see people and I'm just, hey, what's up, man? I'll try to relate to them. If they don't like me, they don't like me. Mm-hmm. And that's easy. That's a 180 from when I used to drink too. Because when I drank, I was, geez, man, I didn't even know what the fuck I did. I was wild, bro. Wow. But even then with the drinking, some of the relationships I forged over the years, people saw how I was when I was drinking. They see how I am now. And they really like that kind of style. Oh, that guy picked himself up and did it, good for himself in that back end. So that part's cool. The comedy community is kind of wild, dude, because I don't want to talk, woke stuff, but they're so woke in some aspects. They don't just know how to laugh. Like, you can laugh about pretty much anything if it's delivered right and it's not, considered hateful. All of us laugh all the time, and we're not berating each other. So I don't know, man. It's just hard.
Wow. Look at Rick taking shots already. He's one Texan that is very mad that jersey is in brown and orange right now.
Now, I might have some giveaways for Deshaun. I got a couple Deshaun Watson jerseys over there. I found a couple Joey Edibles shirts. So I think here in the next couple weeks, I might do a couple giveaways. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, I got both them Watson. I got double barrel Watsons going here for good luck. We'll see.
One for each eye.
They say I sound like a sexy Dorito is what they say. Like, if Dorito was sexy, that's what I'd sound like.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday on your live stream. You definitely do have the radio voice, which I think helps. And what? Oh
yeah, I'm tall. I got a deep voice. People like that kind of thing. So for sure that does help. I do have distinct advantages in some aspects, but I'm not gonna like people. Some people ask me every now and then, why don't you ever go on radio? I don't. I'm made in terms of like my retirement income. Like, my job's not too bad, so I'm not gonna go out there and slave away for $10 an hour. I want to do it my way, and that's why everything I've done is, I've built this. Everything in here was all my money, all the guests I got. It was all my hustle. It's this is my retirement project. The goal was to make this viable, so when I get into retirement, I can sit around and just do whatever and get paid. I got 17 years to retire, so it's still plenty of time. And at the end of the day, too, I can, when the kids turn 18, if they want to be YouTubers, they'll probably have that option. I think it's a little underrated. The future economy is not going to be out there, being an accountant or whatever. It could be shit like this. Shit like this, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to be a stand-up comic in the future. So this would be a great platform.
Well, too, dude, stand-up comedy. You're at the behest and will of others. Joe Burrow. I'm not gonna hate Joe Burrow. I like Joe Burrow. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's Ohio State first, so he's a Buckeye first. So we didn't dislike the guy for his decision to go at LSU. If anything, it was the coach's fault for not putting him on the field and putting another quarterback before him, and while he was already there. So yeah. Wasn't Joe Burrow's fault. That's for sure.
I'll tell you, Joe Burrow is very much like Dan Marino. And I say that, look at the parallels. Like his second year, Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl and they lost and he never went back. I think Joe Burrow is going to do the same thing. I really do. I think the Bengals were playing out their ass last year. I think the Bengals might finish third or last place in the AFC North. I don't think they I just don't think they got it. I really don't. I mean, they're going to get a rude awakening.
Yeah.
They really will.
Hey.
Well, back to the stand-up stuff. It's like, I was finding, you go to these mics, and in a place like Cleveland, dude, there's only so many mics you can do. And there's only so many people who do this kind of thing, stand-up comedy. I've seen some of these guys act 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And they'll go in the comedy group, oh, come see us. I'm like, but why? I already know the fucking act. I saw you when you were doing it at the fucking open mic. It's all the same shit over and over. And that's another thing, too, is I don't like repetition, Lap. I don't. If you notice, the only guest I had on twice was Peter McNeely. He's the only one I've had on twice. I've never had a repeat guest because I just don't like repetition. And, after a while, that's a struggle because you got to come up with new topics. But, I mean, that's where the weed comes in, And at the end of the day, you can just go open panel if you want to. But, like, I got to – if I'm on there, if you're seeing me on the screen, dude, I got to entertain. It's just I can't physically turn on that camera if I don't have something to talk about. Like, I can't do let's sit here for 10 minutes and, hey, what's going on in the chat? What's everybody drinking? What you drinking today? Because for one, I don't give a fuck what everybody's drinking. For two, it's just not. That's just hanging out at the bar. I'm trying to create an empire here. I'm trying to create an army to facilitate change for the things I want in this world. I want people to have the ability to have free speech worldwide. I want the ability to smoke marijuana worldwide. I want the ability to say what they want in a respectful manner, but have a platform to do it, and also making money while I'm doing it. And it was a little bit of a higher growth pattern because it wasn't niche down, but I'm kind of there now, and it really does feel good that I built this. You build the arena, dude. This was my thinking. You build the arena, they will come in. I got the arena almost built. Once that arena's there, everybody want to come in and play. You know what I mean? There's visibility in all different aspects. That's a lot of money being made out there in that kind of thing, I think. I don't know. At the end of the day, I could be wrong. But I think it's a good fucking thing going here. Fucking army, dude. It takes a while to build an army. The United States Army didn't get really big until the 1940s. Back in the 1840s, they weren't shit. Me and you could have taken over the 1840s United States Army. But now, there's no way we can take over the Army, dude. Ask Maria. She was in the Army. She's still in the Army. There's no way we can take over the Army, bro. They got big-ass guns, bro.
Yeah. We definitely that's what you set out to do. How many fans can you create? How many you building that empire? Going back to that, building that empire, man. I don't know what to call my fans. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to call them clovers. You know what I mean, or something like that. You got to come up with a unique name for your following too.
Potatoes. Everett, the David Bell is actually lighting up at camp. Supposedly, they say the guy doesn't drop a ball; it's thrown to him. Like everything is thrown to him, the guy catches. He really does. I got to. I'll have to see. It's weird with the Browns guys because I don't have the access like the Here We Go Brownies podcast and all them. They got access to the emails or somebody inside the thing to where they can reach out. I'm just cold messaging people. And I had Felix Wright was going to be on the show, and people have been telling me he has a lot of brain issues, so he probably forgot, which he did because I was ready to roll and he never showed up. And even after messaging him a couple times, so it happens. Dude, Anelli, we were just talking about you, buddy. Hell yeah! I swear to God, we were just talking about you. I was like, how could you not like a guy like John Anelli? Ask Clep. I said that, bro. I literally said that.
I only attract the alcoholics. So
right, whatever you got to do, you got to put alcoholic at the end of it for you for sure.
Yeah. So what can we see? What's this 1K 4K gonna do for this channel and its content for you?
The content is pretty much gonna remain pretty much the same, except I'm still making money off of it. People will have the ability to super chat. I am going to start the channel member. Now, this is all contingent on me getting the email and the email being approved and the channel being approved in a expedient manner. I don't know the time on that. Maybe a week. They say up to 2 months. Who knows? But once that does pop, we'll have channel memberships. I'm going to get some custom emotes. I'll do if the demand's there, I'll do members only streams. I'm not going to shut out everybody just to fucking sit and talk to 2 people. I'll be realistic with that. We'll see. And then, I'll offer up my services. If somebody wants me on a panel, I'll definitely join up on the panel. That's not contingent on, buying a thing. I mean, you know me, I'm a panel whore. But I mean, there could be uncensored shit too, all off air streams. I mean, who knows with nudity and swearing and whatever. We could fucking have some cool shit going on here, bro. The underground is in full motherfucking physics. Hell yeah. I reached out to Jeff George. He never responded back, actually.
Really?
Oh, dude, you'd be surprised how many fucking people I've emailed, dude. It's I need to go back and type in interview requests and see how many people just totally ignore it, just completely ignore it, or some of the unrealistic requests, like Taco Falls. You know what Taco Fall is? Blake.
Yeah.
His reps want like $1,000 from the fucking Taco Fall, $1,000. Fuck out of here. The hell does that guy bring to a show? You know what I mean? Come on. That's why it's ridiculous to some of those people. I mean, that's why I like talking directly to I've told you this many times, but like I like talking directly to the people. When I say to the people I'm actually interviewing, because like you talk to these agents, dude, it's you got to pitch the show, and they might not see the value. And I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of these guys are doing me a favor, which is fine. But I mean, even some of the lower end guys, I think, could be benefiting from being on the show. At least, saying hi, whatever. Some of their agents just don't see it, and it's irritating. But yeah, it's the nature of the business. You know what I mean? It's how it works. I haven't heard back from from Sam the Cooking Guy. I think I did email him, but I don't think he sent. I think I did. Maybe I was going to. I don't know. He has like 3-4 million subs. I mean, with something like this, too, you got to be realistic. I mean, if they're active YouTubers, that's going to happen there, Wap. That's not happening. That was a funny trade. If you get a chance before, go on Facebook and check out my Lizzo trade. It was funny. That was great. Funny. But yeah, but the what was we talking about before that? I can't remember now. Hold on, I'm trying to swear it's a learn. The people when people are active on YouTube and they got millions of subs. I mean, you got to be realistic. I mean, unless you know them like how I know Lep or personally, they're probably not going to do these little shows like ours. They just don't have that kind of time. Sometimes they do. I mean, like Rick Smith, he was on the show. He was like 1,000,007 subs the other day. I mean, that dude's killing it out here. But he's not actively streaming on YouTube. He's out there with Magic, and she's doing shit in the community. His regular business. His YouTube thing is just a side project. No, he could probably, somebody like that could probably just go fucking live for 4 hours a day and fucking get super chats and take tips from people. But I mean, he doesn't want to do that. He has more fun doing the Magic, which is, that's the thing. You got, that's another thing you got to get out of the house. You can't spend the entire time on YouTube. You got to have something to talk about. You can't just talk about being on YouTube and the stuff that happened before you were on YouTube. You got to have some kind of life, and it can consume you. And people might be thinking, "Oh, you're on YouTube all the time." Well, yeah, when I'm here at the house, I'm not cleaning or hanging out with the kids. I'm on YouTube. I'd rather do that than watch network TV. You know what I mean? But I still go out to games. I still go out and hang out with you. We go out to eat, go out to restaurants, shit like that. I mean, I'm also, I'm older, so I don't do as much as I did when I was younger. But we do enough stuff. We have some fun. We travel a lot, bro. And a lot of people just I worry about some people, man. I mean, you got to live life, man. I don't know. Maybe some people just want to spend a lot of time in the house. I don't know, man. I got to see the world. There's still so much to see, and there's never gonna be enough to see. You can see everything, and it's still not gonna be everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! So, Robert said he could. Robert, I'll tell you what, buddy. I might have you up on a show here in the next couple weeks, brother. I think I might, because Robert's fucking gold, dude. That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
How much of a super chat do you actually receive? I think you get 30%, or no, what? Not 30%. They take 30% in.
70%.
Yeah, you get 70%. They take 30, I think, and then you have to pay taxes on that 70. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a specific bank account just for the YouTube stuff, and just leave all the money in there until tax time, at least the first year, and then see how it goes. I mean, you might make. Who knows? I have no clue how much money I'm going to make. I got an idea in my head. I'm probably thinking eventually it'll probably be a couple $100 a month, $200-$300 a month for the first year or so, but I don't know. I don't know if that's realistic. Who knows?
Let's just say it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Unless you have a lot of followers and you're putting out a lot of content that's being watched and you're getting thousands of views per video, you really don't make that much. And it depends on the eyes. And can you retain the attention of people? That's another thing. So you got to make it worth people's time, So
that's one. I got a whole series I think I want to release. We'll see, but like one of the rules, you don't make content that you wouldn't watch yourself. I mean, don't sit out there and people I don't know, man. I mean, I just have a lot of irritations on YouTube that manifest in just in my viewing preferences, and I think it's like when people use radio voices or use fake voices, or dude, for me, and there's just some things like background music, dude, like stock music. If there's no need for stock music, like you ever notice I've never used stock music in my stream, for one, because I don't shut the fuck up, and for two, it's if you got time to listen to music, why are you listening to me? You'd rather be listening to music. You want to listen to me talk if you're tuning in to me. That's what I want the goal to be. I don't want the goal to be, here's me playing a bunch of videos, here's me talking, or here's a bunch of music. I want me or you, whoever's on the channel, the guest, to be the focus, not something else. Oh shit, Bobby's in the chat. What's up, Miss Bobby?
But so future of the show, can we expect any shows on the road?
Oh yeah. We're going to North Carolina for the Browns opener, September 9th through the 11th. We might truncate that 9th because I don't think her 9 get off work, but we'll definitely be down there for the 10th and 11th. Where else were we going to? I'm going to be in I still got to get my passport thing done because obviously I fell off the Vespa and I filled the one part out. I got to find my other passport, but England in October, still tentatively. I haven't bought the ticket yet, but once I get that passport, we're good on that. And then what else? But potentially DC on New Year's Day because the Browns are playing the Skins then. But I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I'm not going to fucking commit to something and then there's a foot of snow on the ground. And then, just random shit here or there if somebody's coming by. I mean, I'm very, what's the word? When you think by the seat of your pants, very spontaneous. You know what I mean? Like I say, hey, let's go here and we'll do it the next day. I mean, it's just how I roll. I mean, I try to plan stuff. And obviously all the Browns games. We'll be at all the Browns games. And August 7th, we'll be down at is it August 7th, the event, the food bank event? And we'll be doing a bunch of fundraisers for that, man. We're going to be doing a lot of fundraisers. We'll probably bring back the waxing, I think. My goal, I want to raise $1,000 for it this year. Last year we did like 300 and I matched it. I'm going to donate, some money myself. I'm not going to match everything like that.
Yeah, right.
But I think that has access to the restaurant depot, so we can get a lot more food than we did last year too. So
yeah.
That's the thing too, man. We try to spread the wealth, dude. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to get paid, but I also want to, help other people out too. I'm not going to keep all the money for myself. I mean, I'm going to, you see me, dude. I super chat people. I help people out. I'm trying to help,
Right.
And a lot of people are negative on the super chat because like, oh, you only get 70%. Well, it's like, it's not about the percentage of what you get it. The person wants recognition for what they're doing, and that's just the cost of doing business on YouTube. I mean, if you want to, go out there and talk to 4 people on D Live and take fucking, cash apps all day, you could do it, but you're not gonna make any money. You just ain't. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast, bro.
Right on. I mean,
it
definitely does come with the territory for sure. Yeah. Everything's always, unexpected and totally appreciated when people do that. That's why I pay it back too. I go to other channels that are monetized, throw the money back around YouTube. Just something that has to happen. You know what I mean? That's one thing. That's how it works. This is what we're in this to help each other, help the channel. And a lot of times people will take what they get from Super Chat and they'll put it back into the channel, buy cameras, buy lights, buy a Vespa for some content. You know what I mean? Oh, look at Ryan.
Well, it's like this, right? It's like this, buddy. It's like this with TikTok, man. Can there be money made at TikTok? Sure. But you can also make money, killing people. And it's like, with the TikTok, dude, the physical logo of TikTok is a trigger for me at this point. And if I see group dances, I want to just run into the wall head first. I cannot deal with it. That's why I can't stand IG Reels. I don't like, stories on Facebook. All that fucking short form bullshit just it's cringe, bro. It's fucking cringe. It's lowest common denominator bullshit. Maybe I'm just being fucking an old crusty bastard, but I know. Fuck the TikTok.
It is actually hurt YouTube creators. It messed with everybody's attention span, and now everybody wants to see a 30-second video.
Yeah,
But they want to learn how to make some ribs in 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
Right. And then you're just not getting, and all they see is your hand, and then another thing, and it's like after that point, ridiculous.
Yeah. So what are you doing after the show?
I'm probably hanging out if you're kicking it. Watch the rest of this Golden State Boston game. Golden State went on a 21-0 run, dude. Like 21 points in a row. They were down. This game started 12-2 by Boston. Right now it's 37-27 Boston. And I got $100 on this series, bro.
And look, speaking about it, dude, look at this guy, man.
Dude, awesome. Kyle, I like Kyle.
Kyle's awesome. Man. We used to. Well, we still do every. We
I was gonna say used
to. When I wasn't working and he wasn't working, we listen to music all day long together, man.
In honor of Kyle donating the super chat, I'm eating 3 wheat gummies.
Nice.
I didn't get super chat. Love got a super chat.
Good job, Lab.
Jimmy said, "Good job."
Thank you.
Cooking with Corey in the house. I do like basketball, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait. And hopefully the Cavs come back strong next year, dude. Because I really, the way the season ended, man, was kind of disappointed with all the injuries and shit. The beginning of the year was fucking fun, bro. It really was. And then they made that trade for Karis LeVert. I'm thinking, man, these guys got not a fucking bad point on the roster. And then everybody got hurt. Everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Blake's in the house.
Blake TV.
Blake Superior. It's time for Blake to get a Blake over, bro.
Yeah. There's somebody that should be.
That's the guy we should go down. That's the guy we should all go down and see. For one, I don't think I've ever been to Arkansas. Oh, we don't want to dox him. We've never been to the state next to Missouri. So that I think it's only like a 12-hour drive, bro. Let me ask. We'll see how far Little Rock is. Okay, Google. How long does it take to drive to Little Rock?
With light traffic, it will take you 12 hours and 54 minutes to get to Little Rock by car.
That's a haul.
That's a 2-person gig right there.
I could probably convince Hernan to drive anywhere, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, when we went to Kansas City, it was about that long. It was a haul.
Whoa.
Damn, Kyle throwing it out. Nice.
Wow.
Shit. Wow. Kyle must be he must be drunk. Kyle, you're an awesome dude, man. Salute, bro.
Killing it. Killing it.
Hell yeah. Wow. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Dang, bro.
We'll do a little dance for Kyle, bro.
Yeah.
We're doing the cabbage patch.
Cabbage patch for you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Judd, Everett, he got to meet Hernan.
Yeah, Everett's cool. I like that, man. Everett's a good dude. Yeah, Hernan's cool too, man. Hernan's my buddy, man. He's my driver. He was the best man at my wedding. Yeah, he's a really good dude. He's I don't know what he's doing right now. He's probably taking a shit. That boy shits a lot, but he'll be him and Mike Cruz will beat all the Browns games. We'll be down there having some fun, man. Nice. Oh shit, Moose Gal's in the house too. What's up, Moose Gal? Back from your latest YouTube break. I'm just teasing you. That's the thing. The thing with teasing people, dude, is if somebody says, pull back, I'm gonna pull back. I mean, I'm not an ultimate dick, but I mean, at the end of the day, if somebody's like pull back at every fucking thing, the more you got to pull back on, the less I can talk about on that person. I'm not gonna be as close to friends with that person as I would be, otherwise. I mean, the people I surround myself with are fucking goofballs. I want it that way. I want to joke all the time. There's no reason the party has to stop. We don't have to be serious and get dressed in suits and sit around and drink bourbon and smoke cigars in the back room and not talk to women all day. We can go out there and smoke the weed, have fun, talk to celebs, bang it, travel the world, meet new people, and change the fucking world instead of just sitting around like a lump on a log. At the end of the day, dude, I want to change the fucking world. And this is just a stepping stone. I have ambitions to run for office someday. This is going to happen right now? No. I mean, I still got a lot of shit to clean out the house. I got some back end credit issues I got to take care of. Once I get the fucking shit squared away, dude, if it also depends where the country's at. You know, I mean, if weed's fully legal and there's no need for weed around the office, then whatever. But I mean, you gotta make a difference in this world with whatever you do. And you just want to leave the planet a better place than what you got here. You know what I mean? You don't want to kind of like when you die, that guy's a kind of piece of shit. Right? No, Edible's fucking kind of a dick. And I don't want people saying it at my funeral. Not that anybody's getting anyone. I'm thinking that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that guy. He seems like a dick at first, but man, that's a really nice dude right there. That's a nice fucking guy. That's the way. That's not what I want my ultimate legacy to be at the end of the day. You know what I mean? End of the day, I don't really want to die. I want to outlive the world. But, realistically, it's not going to happen. So, if I do die someday, that's how I want it to be.
Yeah, definitely leave a legacy. And I think right now, it's you're like superstar status in YouTube world. You know what I mean? You're definitely like, I don't know, like a Lifetime actor, Lifetime, the channel Lifetime, like,
right, like one of those fucking shit Lifetime Christmas movies with a.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're gonna bring you in, man. Pay you little dollars, overwork you, and
Hey Joe Everett, if you outlive me, bro, I don't care if we're like in our 80s, dude. You're catering my funeral, bro, because you got some good food. People are gonna want that shit, trust me. And I want good food to represent. Well, you can help them too, but let's be real. Yeah. Everett's got a fucking great brisket, dude. My God.
Yeah.
That still might to this day might be the best piece of meat I've ever eaten, bro. When we came down to, I think it was a combination of that long ass drive. We were just getting out there. So I guess the scene for people who don't know what we're talking about. About a year ago, we all went down to Evansville, Indiana, to this guy Keith's house for this thing called Keith Fest. And me and Lep and everybody drive down there. And the second we get out of the car, Joe Everett's got fucking premium brisket right there. Oh, God, that was so good. That guy knows how to feed people. If you're a chick and you want to marry Joe Everett, put in your time because he's probably worth it. You might gain a couple 100 pounds, but it's gonna be worth it because man, it's good food.
Yeah. Hey, Joe be outside cooking brisket, handing people a slice before they walk in.
Right. Okay. You want this to go for here for the to go people just put in an envelope and shit?
Oh man, that's funny.
Hey Robert, Popeye's Chicken's catering your funeral, bro. It's gonna be all chicken sandwiches, dude.
Popeyes. Oh, that's funny.
Hell yeah. So what do you want your legacy to be, bro? What do you want your we talked enough about me for a little bit. What's your direction? What do you think you're going with the channel here?
Right now with this job I have in mind, stuff is evolving in the cooking side of things for me, learning a lot more barbecue and stuff like that. Hands-on, learning the food truck, learning the restaurant, learning the business, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to bring that into the channel, maybe set up a camera in the corner and watch me work on the truck or at the restaurant, something like that.
Hell yeah. Dude, planting them seeds, bro. I'm telling you, in a year or two, that truck's going to be at your disposal, dude. That's a great fucking asset, dude. That's a great asset for what you're doing. It's going to blow up, man. This could be the summer. This is the seeds have sprouted that we planted over the past 3 years or so off this platform. They have sprouted. They are ready to produce flowers and items. And the summer right here is going to be the summer of fucking production. We're going to forge relationships. It's going to be a fucking banging summer, dude. Stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Stay tuned. What do we know is going to happen? I don't know. But if I could sit in my fucking garage and turn a goddamn YouTube show about essentially nothing into a fucking moneymaker, there's big things to fucking come because there's not many people out there who got the kind of drive who can do that kind of thing. Some could do it. Some do other things and, backpack on that. But, for a straight live stream to do what I did, I'm proud of myself, dude. I'm not going to lie. This is one of the better things I've done out there. I set my mind to it and I did it. And there's still a lot more ways to grow. I'm not done yet. I don't know. I mean, when I feel it, I'll be done. But I feel the need to entertain because the shit you see on TV nowadays is garbage. I don't like reality shows. I don't like fucking half this music anymore. It's all auto-tune bullshit. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of great fucking talent, a lot of underground shit that people don't know about. And if we overcome these fucking corporate idiots, we can fucking make it happen, dude. We really can, bro. I'm telling you.
CB's got it.
Hell
CB
yeah.
used to lunch with Lep, man. I got to bring that back. I definitely do.
Fuck yeah, you lunch twice a week, bro. Fuck yeah, man.
Summer of 22.
Fuck yeah, dog.
All right, man. We came up on the hour, man. So anything you'd like to close the show with? Any plugs, any shout outs? Got anything?
No, just check out Robert and Friends if you haven't, and join us for the after party. We'll have a game on. We'll just be sitting here smoking weed for a couple hours and chilling, man. Thanks for having me up, brother. I appreciate it, man. It's you brought me up in this, man. You showed me a lot of good people. You were my intro into the streaming world, and I don't think I won't forget you, bro. I'm not saying I'm going to pass you anytime soon, but you never know. You know I keep take care of my people.
Hey,
you never know that shit, bro. You never know.
I'm not about the numbers, man. Believe that.
Exactly.
I've started with plenty of people. I have more than them. Boom, they blew. Hungry Hussy. I mean, I started out with him. Chilling and grilling with AB. You know what I mean? There was a lot that just flew through the roof. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's not about the numbers. It's about how many people and lives and souls can we touch. You know what I mean?
It's about making a fucking difference and having some goddamn fun. That being said, join us for the after party. Will, why don't you? Carl, I know you're coming out. Kyle, I need to see your face. Kyle, come out, buddy.
Yep. So, yeah, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out for another episode of The Hot Seat. Monetization. Is it worth it?
Goddamn right it is.
Believe me, if you started a YouTube channel, that will be a goal at some point. You could say all you want, but at some point you're going to want to be monetized, and you will have to work for it, you know? So, yeah, don't ever give up. You know what I mean? So, you know, with that said, you'll see us out and about pretty soon. I love you guys.
You'll see a lot of us. You'll see a lot of me and Lop because we get ants in our pants. At least I do. So we'll see us a lot of events and shit like that. Fuck yeah, man. Mm-hmm. If you ever want to do something, man, just don't feel afraid. At least me. I don't know. I can't speak for Lep, but hit me up, man. I'm always down to jump on panels, fucking meet up with locals and, you know, travel a little bit, have some fucking fun, meet up for a game and shit like that. So, you know, sit around in the room, smoke some weed. You know how we roll, bro. So hit me up. Hook it up, man. We're going to have some fun this summer.
Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Boom. We're out of here.